Hey, what's happening YouTube? This is Charles. Obviously, I had to get my hair cut. Problem is, then I'm gonna open hair salons or nail salons until who knows when. Maybe late May or June if we're lucky. Might have to give myself a high and tight. Anyway, I'm just out doing a little hike by my house over at Seahurst Park. You've seen me here in a couple of videos, and I just wanted to show you my hill people gear. This is the Recon chest rig, and let's take a look at this thing real quick. The back, it's got this nice mesh back here for a little bit of stability, but it's breathable. You can obviously wear this with any type of pack on your shoulders, and it just goes right around this. You do have the ability to remove the straps and hang this directly from your shoulder straps on your rucksack or backpack. You've got some nice molly inside here. Now, obviously, this is the older one. God, how long have I had this? Probably 7-8 years. But anyway, these older ones have that Pell's webbing right here. I guess on the newer ones, I haven't needed a new one because this thing's lasted so long. But I guess the newer ones are like those laser cut, a little bit lighter weight. The weight's not too bad for me, so, and I don't want to fork out over $100 for a replacement on something I don't really need to do it on. Now I'm old school anyway, right? Anyway, you can put different attachments on here. You can see here I've got a tin carrier. What I'm carrying this in right now though is I've got 2 cans, and I have 2 cans in here because this stuff, Wilma's Nordic summer, this stuff is a insect repellent. It's all natural. They use pine tar oil plus beeswax. Smells like a campfire. It seems to work pretty well for me as far as mosquitoes, gnats, things like that. I don't really have midges where I'm at, but you know, it keeps most of these little insects away from me. My wife doesn't like it, so it's kind of a wife repellent as well, but she never comes hiking with me or camping, so it doesn't matter. My son likes this stuff. I'm not getting all this nasty artificial stuff on me as well. But I keep that with me. I put some on already, and also I put Swedish Snus inside of here. I like to use this stuff called I can't even think of it, SIBERIA, but it's Swedish Snus is a steam cured chewing tobacco in a little pouch, and I like that because the stuff's so fine. If it wasn't in a pouch, it would get all over. But they're pretty strong, and you don't have to spit. So that's if you like to chew tobacco and maybe you work like me, you can put this in at work, swallow the spit. Doesn't make you feel sick or anything like that. It's food grade tobacco. And what else? Oh yeah, you know, one of my buddies retired from the Marines, he chews, you know, Copenhagen every day, all day, and swallows the spit, and he's got a resistance to it. So you know, for me, I did do it for years and years, but I quit for about 10 years, so I read in the Wall Street Journal about Swedish Snus and said, you know, maybe this is a safer way to go. Now, that being said, it does have nicotine in it, which isn't great for your, might not be great for your heart or cardiovascular system, but it doesn't have all the carcinogens that American Chew has, because American Chew has it's fire cured and it's fermented, both of which add, you know, possible carcinogens in it. Anyway, enough for that. This thing is this is the Recon one, so it's very thin. There's 2 pouches on this thing. In the front one, I like to wear this thing when I am hiking, because I can keep snacks or things readily available, so I can just keep going on, grab what I want to eat right out of here very easily. I carry, you know, like a headset for my phone. I carry my phone in there as well. I go running with this thing too, or at least when I was running. My knee's been killing me, so I haven't been running lately, honestly. But they do have this elastic, so that you just put on this side, wrap it around here, snap it into this side, and this keeps this thing from bouncing when you're actually running fast. You don't really need that if you're just hiking around like I am right now. What else? So as I know it, the guy that made this original Hill People gear chest rig used to design the koala from Kifaru or Kifaru. I don't even know how you say that, but you know what I'm talking about. The koala from Kifaru. But it's so that you can also, you know, conceal carry on your front, easily accessible. So you can just go over to here and then see, I can't even get this thing down now. But anyway, so I put a hatchet in there. I'm in a urban area, and I don't want to have a sidearm inside. But what's kind of cool on this is when you put this shelf down, it doesn't just flap all the way straight down. It'll keep this thing open, kind of like a tray, so you can put stuff on here and access it, and it doesn't just flop over. You've got some Velcro. I think on the newer one, the Velcro's all through here, so you can put a holster plus your pistol inside. Obviously, this little mini hatchet from Grans Forsbrook fits inside of there. I have also put inside of here a Microsoft Surface, and I forget what the current generation of it is, but there's a Surface that's smaller with about a 10-inch screen that fits perfectly inside of this thing, so you can carry that around, things like that. I'm really happy with this thing. You know, I know Coyote Brown's not the best, but I've got a lot of packs that are Coyote Brown. I guess if I wanted to get something that wasn't so military looking, I'd probably get black or Ranger green, which I think they still make it. I don't know. I've been on the market for these things, so I've been looking at them recently. But like Ranger green's kind of a nice color, ties in with a lot of different greens. It doesn't look too military. You know, there's no camo or stuff like that. But wanted to show you guys this. If you guys have any questions, that would, you know, I'll try to answer as soon as I can. And I do own a koala from Kifaru as well. I think I hid it from my wife, so I need to find it first, then I can show it to you, and then maybe compare it with this, so you can kind of see some of the differences between these things. They do make this thing in a thicker bag, and I don't remember what it's called, but you know, instead of just this thinner one, you've got this extra large pouch on the front instead of this thin one. But that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching.